Hello everyone. In this video I will walk you through Kubernetes static pods. Static pods are basically the pods which resides on the worker node, and they are automatically started when the Kubernetes cluster starts up, and they are outside the control of Kubernetes API server. So these pods are usually you can create these pods, for example, to do some housekeeping and all. Anyway, it will become more obvious as I walk you through the demo. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm creating a static pod, and there is a specific location on the worker node. This path etc Kubernetes manifest. This is the default path if you want to create any static pod. And what you usually do, you don't use like kubectl run pod or something. What you need to do is you have to create a YAML and save it to this particular location, Kubernetes etc Kubernetes manifest and the YAML file. And if it's a valid pod YAML file, Kubernetes will make sure that this pod automatically starts up when the Kubernetes cluster starts up, and the life cycle of this pod will be outside the regular pod life cycle that we see. So this is slightly different, and this pod will automatically be recreated if somebody tries to stop it or try to terminate it. So this will automatically be recreated by itself. So I will just run this command. And for this I will be using worker node. So I'll copy this and go to the my worker node. So I have my worker node here, and paste that command. So herein I have like created the folder. Just in case it's not there, usually it's there, but in case it's not there, you can create this folder, and you can copy that YAML and save it to file, or you can run this command. And then I do a system restart kubelet so that this is automatically picked up. Otherwise it will take some time depending on the kubelet schedule to pick up the any YAML which are there in that location. And then I am just trying to do this container CTL PS. So this is like similar to like Docker PS, but since I'm using container D, I'm using CRI CTL. So you will see here there is a container running, and it's called static web worker. And as I mentioned, there are other static pods. So for example, Calico is a static pod, and all these static pods are running on this worker node. So this is this pods needs to be outside the control of Kube API server. So that's why we create static pods. Okay, moving on. So now I can go to master node and see the pod which I have created. So I'll take this command one by one. I think it would be better. So I go to the worker node and paste that command. So you will see depending on the pod YAML definition file, the pod is automatically created. And if I try to delete this particular pod, it should automatically recreate it. So I have deleted that pod. So as we can see, it has automatically got restarted, even though I try to delete that pod. And last thing is similar to like what we have tried to do with kubectl delete. We can do the same thing. So herein I am just moving the static pod YAML file from that predefined location to a TMP folder. Then I will try to sleep for 10 seconds, and then if I do a quick CTL PS, I will not see any pod running. But then if I roll back whatever I did, I'll just copy it back to the predefined location. You will see the pod automatically shows up. So I'll copy this snippet of code first and go to the worker node. So you see the pod is no longer running because I moved that pod YAML file from the location where the kubelet looks for the static pods. So that pod went away because there is no YAML at that location at this point. So I can just do like so you don't see anything. Now I will move back that file from the TMP to the location where kubelet looks for static pods. So we'll copy this and go to the worker node, paste that. So you see, as soon as I copied it back, the static pod automatically started running. So that's all I wanted to cover for static pods. Thanks for watching. Bye.